Hello, my name is Andrew Kenny. I'm an attorney with Hoglund Law Offices based out of New Brighton, Minnesota. I've been doing Social Security disability work for over 30 years. Why are people denied so much at the application and reconsideration levels? Now, there are different numbers each year, but the general rule of thumb is probably a third of people may be approved at the application level when they're applying for Social Security disability or SSI. And then at the reconsideration level, about 1 out of 10 people may be approved then. And then at the hearing level, when you shift to that, the numbers improve vastly. My last count, it may be a little under 50% of people that request a hearing and go to their hearing may have a chance for an approval. Every case is, of course, different. Why the first two levels deny so many, if in essence they're undone almost half the time, could be looked at as a question of quality control. The first two levels are made by, decisions are made by state agency doctors. The things that they typically miss are things that would cause you in a full-time job to miss perhaps 2 or more days a month. So absences, that's a vocational question. Things that can cause absences are mental health, migraines, seizures, things like that. So expect to go to the hearing level if you have those issues. Another situation that the state agency may miss is if it's pain that is an issue. Pain is hard to quantify. I would advise, if you have issues, for instance, with low back pain, to make sure to treat for that problem and have imaging as needed so doctors know what's wrong. But in any event, the first two levels may not account as much for pain as you would wish. And in the first two levels, you're filling out a form about your functioning. It's called the activities of daily living. Make sure to answer simply and directly, but get to the point with what you really can and can't do. If you do not fill that out, that will be a denial generally at the application and reconsideration level. So you don't want to spin wheels there. The other reason that application and reconsideration levels deny so many, and those are overturned, is a little more cynical, but I see a pattern in 30 years of people who are getting close to the ages of age 50 or the age 55. Legal standards at age 50 and 55 change in your favor. I typically see someone that's trying to get benefits, and when they get near an age like age 50 and 55, their physical restrictions are not paid attention to as they should. So in an ideal world, the first two decisions would be made blind to age, but that is not the case that I see in my experience. In any event, those are some thoughts as to why people are denied a lot at the application and reconsideration levels. And the way I look at it, I've spent my career at the level after that undoing those decisions. And at times they're correct, of course. The main idea to keep in mind when you are applying or you have a case pending for Social Security disability is, if you think you can find a job and your doctor thinks you can do it, it's probably better to try to do it, because Social Security disability is, if anything else, a long process. The other idea here is that whatever medical issues you have, make sure to treat for them the best you can. If you stop treating for one problem to treat for another, which can happen, then evidence does not exist when your case is being reviewed. And certainly keep treating while your case is pending, because the reconsideration level is looking for new evidence. Okay. But anyway, that is the second question that people most often ask me. If you have further questions, you can call our office at Hoglund Law Offices at 651-628-4001.